What is up everyone, back again with another video. Today we are doing my all-star vote, so basically just what I'm picking for both sides. Going to go through it step by step on each player. We're going to start off with the West, and we're going to start off with the front court. If it wants to come up. Okay. Now, I think it kind of pretty much picks itself, and I'm just going to go one by one, not going to do the whole thing. First, LeBron James has to be in there. Anyone that doesn't have LeBron James in their all-star team just hates LeBron James because they think Jordan's better or whatever. Next up, I'm going to go Nikola Jokic. I think that's just certain. Like, you look at his averages, 12 rebounds, 27 points, 8.6 assists. He's probably going to end up averaging a triple-double at the end of the season. Looks really, really good. So he is my other vote for the front court. And this is debatable between two people. It's either Kawhi or it's Paul George. I'm going to go with Kawhi, because even if you do look at the numbers, I don't really like people just looking at numbers and saying, oh yeah, based off the, like, that means he's better. But I do think he has been slightly better. It's not too big a difference, but then the numbers kind of do push it over the edge as well. So that is going to be my front court. How do I get back? Oh yeah, viewer picks. That is my front court for the West, and the two guards, I think one is dead certain, and if you have not picked Steph Curry, you're stupid. On a Paul Warriors team, he's been incredible. Look at the numbers: 29 or 28 points, 6 assists, almost 6 rebounds. He actually had a little spell where he wasn't putting up good numbers around the start of the season, but he's been really, really good, and those averages are incredible. I'm also going to go with Damian Lillard. Now, if you go down a little bit, Mitchell Donovan deserves a little bit of a shout. I think people are hyping him up now because it's that recency bias. He's played a good number of games in a row. He's been good, but he had those 8 games at the start as well, where he was really poor, and people forget that they were 4-4 at the start of the season. They've just gone on a really good run now, and obviously he deserves credit for that, which is why. Sorry, he was close, but for me, it had to be Damian Lillard, Steph Curry being the number one star and go-to man on their own team as well. Donovan Mitchell probably is, but Rudy Gobert is there as well, and it's arguable if Utah have a better team than Golden State and Portland this year. Obviously, they have a better record, but so I think Steph Curry and Lillard deserve their shout for the backcourt. And the front court for the East, I'm going to go with my first 2 picks first. Okay, so Kevin Durant is certain, 31 points per game, incredible. Joel Embiid is certain. Kevin Durant is putting up incredible numbers off the back of an Achilles injury, and he's not even taking the most shots on his team. He's not even nearly taking the most shots on his team. I'm recording this Thursday night. Recording this Wednesday night. So Tuesday night, Brooklyn played Clippers, and he only had like 12 shots. Kyrie had 28, but Kevin Durant was 10 of 12. He needs to be taking more of the shots than Kyrie Irving. But the fact that he's not even taking as many shots as these other guys in his team that need the more volume, it's sensational what he's doing off the back of an injury as well. Anyone who puts Giannis in their team is stupid and doesn't watch basketball. Jeremy Grant, there was a shit for what he's doing, but not as a starter. He shouldn't make the All-Star team, but not as a starter. Jason Tatum was not injured, but he was out with COVID restrictions for about 6 games, I think it was. It has to be Julius Randle. It has to be Julius Randle. My Knicks, man, my Knicks. He has to be in there. Not for real, like, he's not a starter. Like, obviously not. Like, if I was really going to pick, I actually don't know who to pick. I don't know who to pick. Maybe Jeremy Grant. I don't know. That's actually the question. Who would I pick? I don't know. But who else is there? Wait, I'm able to go and check. I'll knock him out and I'll go in and check. Joel Embiid's going, or sorry, not Joel Embiid. Julius Randle's gone back in though. I don't care what anyone says. Hayward, Vucevic, Middleton. Dwight Harris has been good. Jimmy Butler has been out for a while. None of these take my fancy. Nah. No. Julius Randle starter. I actually changed it. I want Julius Randle to start now. He should be a starter. In my head, there was more people. Julius Randle's the best one there. And in the backcourt, tough question actually. I would go. Okay, I'm gonna go. Oh fuck it, I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna go Bradley Beal. Yeah, I'm gonna go Bradley Beal because I know he was injured for a little while, but he's putting up 35 points per game in a really bad team. And people are gonna say, "Oh, he takes the most shots." Blah blah blah. He does take the most shots, but he takes the most shots in a team where he's getting double teamed and they don't have great spacing in Washington. Their point guard cannot shoot a three. So people always say, "Oh, but if LeBron was there, he'd average 35 as well because he's the main guy who's gonna be taking all the shots. He doesn't take as many shots when he's with the Lakers or whoever, not just LeBron. This isn't me hating on LeBron, but those guys would also have to deal with being double teamed in every possession. Like LeBron James might get doubled sometimes, but not every possession, whereas Bradley Beal usually does. And it's the same argument for Julius Randle. People say, "Oh, if Giannis was there," maybe Giannis is a bad example, but they'd say like someone maybe on the lines of Joel Embiid or Kevin. They say Kevin Durant would average 40 or 45 in that team. Kevin Durant doesn't get double teamed with Brooklyn because he's got other superstars around him, so that teams can't afford to double team him. Julius Randle gets double and triple teamed a lot of the time, and same with Bradley Beal, and he's still putting up the numbers in a team with poor spacing, and he's reliant on him. So I'm going to vote for him. People are going to hate me. Okay, let me go find my guy. My actual pick for this is Zach LaVine, but I'm not voting for Zach LaVine. And you'll see why in a second. There is RJ Barrett. Get him in there. Get him in there. Julius Randle and RJ Barrett in the All-Star team. Now, obviously, I do not think RJ Barrett or Julius Randle should be starting in the All-Star team. I'm not even 100% sure RJ Barrett should be in the All-Star team, and I'm a Knicks fan. But I'm obviously going to vote for him because I'm a Knicks fan. And because I think Julius Randle should be an All-Star. I think RJ Barrett actually has an outside shot of being an All-Star. I don't think he will make it, but he has an outside shot of it. But yeah, Zach LaVine would be my actual vote, but I'm going to vote for my guy, RJ Barrett. So that's my team. I've got James, Jokic, Leonard, Curry, Lillard. Then I've got Durant, Embiid, Randle, Beal, actually Zach LaVine, but RJ Barrett. And if you just look at that five there, oh sorry, Chris Space, fuck off. If you just look at those two teams there, I know RJ Barrett isn't in my actual best team and Julius Randle isn't in my best team, but the West is just so much stronger than the East. Like, you look at the Thunder, who are probably going to finish bottom of the West. Maybe there's like Minnesota's there as well, but even Minnesota and Thunder, we'll put them together. If they were in the East, they'd have an outside shot of making the playoffs. And I don't mean play-ins, I mean playoffs. If they were in the East, they probably would make the play-ins. So when you look at the difference in it, it is incredible. So, like, they do deserve. They deserve a little bit of slack to be cut for them because they're in the West, and obviously it's a lot tougher. And if they're in the East, they probably would make the play-ins and maybe the playoffs. But I don't care because my Knicks are making the playoffs. That's my All-Star team. 2 Knicks. I think that's the most from one team. Yeah. There's no other team that has 2 players in here apart from the Knicks. It shows what Tom Thibodeau has done. The Knicks are making the playoffs. It's currently halftime in our game against Chicago Bulls and we're up by 11. Cat, I'll see you all in May in the playoffs. Thank you.